If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 8 of the AC Milan Career Mode series here on FIFA 16. We start with a game against Sassuolo at home, following that up with a game against Chievo, also at home, and then we end with an away game at the Stadio Olimpico against Lazio. So a couple of big games in there, specifically the Lazio one. Sassuolo are in and around us in the league as well. As you can see here, they're currently 8th with a game in hand. Lazio are 4th, so again, also with a game in hand. So again, teams are in and around us, as it was the case in yesterday's episode. We did come away, though, with decent results yesterday, so I'm hoping for a repeat of that today. Chievo Verona are down in 16th, so that should theoretically perhaps be the easiest of the three, but time will tell. I've no idea how well these games are going to go. The game against Sassuolo will hopefully set the tone for what's to come for the rest of the episode, and fingers crossed we can get off to a good start. Stefan Simic wants to talk to me about something, presumably his lack of first team football, but when he's like 62 rated or something, not going to get in my first team, unfortunately, my man. I apologise. He's unsettled at the moment. Fair enough. I'll send you out on loan and then he'll be fine. Drop the video a like though if you enjoyed today's episode, and of course subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point, to ensure you don't miss out on any further content. But without any further ado, we'll jump straight into the game against Sassuolo, and actually they've played their game in hand now, and I think they've dropped down the table. They've lost, and a couple of other teams around us have won. Lazio picked up a draw, so we're 3 points off Inter and 4 points away from Lazio, but by the time we get to the Lazio game, we could be right on their tails, if not even ahead of them. We'll have to wait and see. Decilio, Niang's making moves down the line. They've left him a lot of space here, the Sassuolo back line, and he's danced past one man. Now all I've got to do is pull this back, and surely it's 1-0 after 2 minutes. Kutska played in by Niang. I couldn't make up my mind whether to play it to Kutska or to Bakker at the back post, so I just aimed and pressed pass, and whoever the ball ended up at is who the ball ended up at. I think actually going back a little bit to Kutska is better than across to Bakker, because the keeper might have been able to get across and push the ball away if it had gone to Bakker, but it goes to Kutska, and we have ourselves a 1-0 lead very early on. Oh, nice move by Manuelli. Get the tackle in, we tried. Kutska's going to have to close him down. Gets the tackle in well as well. Having a good go opening 5 minutes. Kutska, a goal and then a key intercepting challenge. Menez down the line to Bakker. To try and turn inside this one man, and I'm going to look for Niang on the far side. Picks him up perfectly. Niang for 2. Straight at Consili. Oh well, never mind. We're creating chances again. It could have been 2-0 inside 10 minutes, but unfortunately it wasn't. Jorginho to Antonelli. Elshar made the run down the line, but he was about 5 yards offside. We'll go back into Bakker here. There's Kutska. Niang's got a bit of space. If I could just roll the defender, or maybe just play Kutska in round the corner, that's worked quite nicely. Little step over to turn inside. Kutska with some space. He avoids the challenge, and brilliant save from Consili to stop us from getting a second. Kutska is a man on fire right now. In the last episode, he played a very, very important role for us, and in this one so far, he's being the main man as well. Oh, that wasn't anywhere near where that was supposed to go. As you saw from me lining the corner up, it was meant to go to the man on the edge of the box. Never mind. We stay just the 1-0 in front then after 18 minutes. Decilio through the gap into Tonelli. He's just dropping back from a corner that nothing happened from. But Elshar could get away from the man here with a little bit of fancy footwork. Inside him. Really nicely done. Stand it up into the middle. There's a man underneath it. That man is Niang. And the scoreline now reads 2-0. We are on fire right now. Absolutely unstoppable. Delighted with the turnaround in form. The episode before last, episode number 6, we really struggled. We turned it around in the last episode, particularly the comeback against Napoli, and now we're doing very, very well. Sassuolo aren't a bad side, but we are 2-0 up inside the opening half an hour. Oh, it's a lovely long ball looking for Sansone, who's brought that down perfectly well. I tell you what, oh, Missiroli should have done much better with that. All he's got to do is keep that down and get it on target, and they at least get themselves a corner. He was aiming for that top bin on the right-hand side, and, well, found the second tier, unfortunately. Here's Decilio. Play Niang in. He should have the pace to get there ahead of the defender, and has done. We'll turn back, though, just to get a little bit more room for the cross. Bakker trying to get there, but can't get anywhere near it. Niang, did that touch him? No, it's going to be a throw to us. Try and take it quickly. Here comes Decilio trying to narrow the angle. Get it into Jorginho. Could go for a shot from distance, but I tell you what, Menez has so much space here. Jeremy Menez for 3. AC Milan 3, Sassuolo 0 after 34 minutes. We are running riot at the San Siro this afternoon. De Frel through the gap to Misiroli, trying to get the tackle in, but Kupska misses it. Misiroli might get the cross in, sorry. He's passed it back to Peluso here. Space for Biondini on the edge of the box, but he's pulled his shot wide of the post. Sassuolo have created a couple of efforts now, but they just can't find their accuracy when it comes to shooting on target. They could still be in with a shout of getting a result here if they find the ability to shoot on target, but as it stands, it's going to be a very one-sided result. Sounded good to Biondini, nicely to Domenico Berardi, or Romagnoli with a good tackle. He's going to have to do it again. He's missed it though. Here's Domenico Berardi in the box. Good block by Tonelli. We have to win this header. I don't know who won that, but Donnarumma's going to pick up the loose ball. That was close. Cannavaro looks for the long ball, and Visalico's going to pick it up. Is he onside? The answer is yes. He's in the box. He crosses it dangerously. Keeper committed to a save, but Tonelli got the ball away, but only as far as Magnanelli. They're going to have one more chance to get themselves a goal here, Sassuolo. Duncan's heavy touch kind of puts an end to that hope, but Peluso is going to steal it off Bertolacci into Magnanelli, looks for the ball into the box. De Sciglio gets it clear back, chasing to try and get there, but Visalico beats him to it, but there goes the final whistle. A solid first half performance is enough to see off Sassuolo here. Not much happened in the second half, to be completely honest. We were just in control. Seeing the game out, a 3-0 victory. Exactly what we needed in the situation we're in. Now it's time to go up against Chievo, who are lower down in the table, and hopefully we can keep pace with those at the top and then have a good solid performance against Lazio as well. Lazio get a win against Torino, but Torino are in and around us, so that also is a good result for us, despite the fact that Lazio maintain their 5-point gap above us. Chievo just lost to Napoli, so they'll be downhearted from that, so fingers crossed we can get a good result in this second game. Ninkovic down the line, looking for Inglese. It's a good cross as well, and everybody's missed it. It's round to the back post. Cool, I tell you what, that wasn't far away. Technique on that volley was pretty much spot on from the man at the back stick. Got his leg all the way over the top of it. Just couldn't quite arrow it into that far top corner. That would have been Gareth Bale against Stoke-esque had he managed to bury that in the far top corner. Thankfully though, after 5 minutes, the scoreline stays 0-0. Starting a full rotation side here, considering this game comes just... How was Verdi? Tiny little Verdi won that header. Considering this game comes just 3 days after the previous one, I've had to rotate the side somewhat, but I'm going to try and find... I see a man in space here. It's Mauri. It's not the best of passes to him, actually, but we'll look for Balotelli. I've given the ball away. It's a, like I say, rotation side being played here, so a lot of players have the opportunity to impress, and if they do well in this one, they may find themselves in the starting lineup against Lazio. We'll have to wait and see how the performance goes and the result as well. Uru, get it inside to Kevin Prince. And Ballo, if you make the run, mate, you could be in here. We'll help it on its way to Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi on his right foot. Oh, he's left-footed, Bernardeschi, so I am going to have to cut inside more often than not on that right-hand side to use that left foot. I thought I'd give it a crack with his right, and, well, it was a decent effort, just couldn't quite keep it down. Throw for Chievo. Castro's taking it quickly. Oh, Cassiatore gets there. How's that missed the man in the middle? There's a man over here, Flores. Don't want to let him get the shot off. He did. Oh, Donnarumma almost got caught out at his near post. Celebrates about making a save, but that wasn't very comfortable. It was very awkward. Castro will take the corner. That's deep. We're going to have to win this header at the back post. Nabate does well to head it away. Chievo, also Sassuolo there. Chievo coming close to a lead. Ballo through the gap to Verdi. Get it out wide left. Bonaventura will go for the run. We'll look for that gap. And he's turned away from a couple of people really nicely. There's just one more gap to get through. Bonaventura, no! The ball gets away from him as he was about to try and have a shot on target and swung and missed at thin air as he fell over. Get this into Verdi. He's left-footed, so we'll work it onto that side. Kevin Prince Boateng. Oh, I could have played it back through to Verdi there. I didn't react quickly enough. Bonaventura will lay this ahead of Muru. The left back in a forward position. Oh, I thought it was going to bury itself inside the near post. It was so close. Good angle for it as well. How far... Oh, it just bent away at the last minute. Such a good strike from the left back. Didn't know he had a decent shot on him. It may have been a one-off, but I'll try and have a shot with him again if he's going to be striking the ball that cleanly. Free kick in a weird position. I'm just going to try and loft it towards the far side of the 6-yard box, which is where this is headed, and I don't know who got the header on that. Was it Danelli or was it Kevin Prince Boateng? It was the defender. Bonaventura's going to pull this back to Mauri on the edge of the box. Good first touch is essential, which he's gotten, and the shot, oh, finish and a half from Jose Mauri. 37 minutes in, the 19-year-old gives us the 1-0 lead. Great strike. We tried, well, I don't know whether I've actually shown you the highlight. I tried that move in the Sassuolo game and it didn't come off. But this time it works to perfection. Great strike from Jose Mauri, and it just bent away from the keeper as well. You see the movement from right to left as it flies towards that bottom corner. Great strike, 1-0 AC Milan. Castro tackled by Bonaventura. Good chance this for us. If Ballo can make the right run, try and drop the shoulder. Verdi might go solo here on his left foot. Verdi off the top of the bar. Oh, could you believe it? We've come so close to a couple of goals here. We could be 3-0 up in this one as we were in the first. Verdi with a great strike. It just wouldn't dip in time. Could have been 2-0 there, but really unfortunate. Mauri to Ballo's. Got the turn on the defender. Could go for the long shot, or we could just give this to Mauri and then out down there to Verdi, who is left-footed, but Mauri's in so much space. Mauri free, second of the game. Yes, lovely move. Finished off nicely. Jose Mauri with a brace, exactly what we needed. We had a chance just a couple of minutes ago through Verdi, as you'll have seen, that came back off the bar, and Verdi's involved here, lays it back to Mauri, a little 1-2 and a great finish. Really top finish. This young kid, Jose Mauri, is really, really good. He scored a goal in the very first game we played, that 4-1 first friendly game, and I thought, hello, this guy might be half decent, and it's proving to be that is the case. 2-0 now with a Mauri brace. Bernardeschi steals it off the defender. We'll get the turn in and then look for the cross. And arriving is Mauri for a hat-trick. Mauri! Mate, free header. 4 yards out. 6 yards out. You've got to get that on target. There's no excuse. That should be a hat-trick for Mauri and back-to-back 3-0 wins. Still just the 2, 4 minutes from time. There goes the full-time whistle. It's a 2-0 win at home against Chievo. Could have been 4, 5 even perhaps. Mauri with that header to make it a hat-trick. We had the shot off the bar from Verdi. It could have been another big win. It is still a decent-sized win and another clean sheet too, which is fantastic. Now, Lazio won again, Inter won again, Roma won again, Napoli won again, Juventus won again. We keep winning, but the teams above us keep winning too. So the gap is still sizable to the teams above us. You can see 3 points to Inter, 4 to Lazio, 5 to Roma, 6 to the two sides at the top of the table. We're trying desperately to close the gap. We just are going to have to beat them when we play them. And next, we have Lazio to try and close that gap to a single point. No, to draw level. No, to a single point. Yeah, the gap's 4. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. Lazio lineup is as follows. Marchetti in goal. Are they playing at a 4-3-3? They are. Matri, who's on loan from us at Lazio. Balde, Keita and Candreva. Parolo, Biglia and Cataldi in the middle, who's a youngster we looked at in the transfer window. I've started Jose Mauri in the centre mid spot instead of Jorginho alongside Kutska. Kutska was instrumental in the first game of the episode and all of the last episode as well. And Mauri obviously got a brace in the last game. And we said if someone proves their worth in that rotation side, they'll earn a spot in the first team. And well, with 2 goals and a 2-0 win, I think Mauri did just that. So we'll have to wait and see how he gets on against more difficult opposition. Free kick for Lazio. Candreva is going to put a lot of power on this and look for the man at the back stick. Tonelli's won the header, but it's only down as far as Conco. But now Elshar's going to hopefully run away from him. No, Conco's keeping up with him. Get the turn in and give it to Jeremy Menez. Lovely ball. Bring that down in your path, Jeremy. He has done. And the finish? No, Marchetti with a save, but he just got away from me. Couldn't get it under control for a second time. Candreva's won that header. All that came from a deep free kick from Antonio Candreva for Lazio. We come so close on a counter-attack to taking a 1-0 lead, but Marchetti was determined there not to let the ball go past him into the back of the net. Still 0-0. Candreva out wide to Cataldi. Oh, it's a great cross, and Biglia brings that down. He's hit the post. Donnarumma can't do anything about Balde Keita coming in at the back post. The goalkeeper just looked lost there. He looked completely lost. The ball into the box was ridiculous. Nobody tracked the run of Biglia. I think it was Biglia. His first touch took it past the keeper, and that fooled him, and he just spun around in a complete circle. Hits the post, turns around, does a complete 360, and then Balde Keita just arrives at the right moment to just pow that into the back of the net. Lazio take a 1-0 lead. Cool. I wasn't commentating at the time because nothing was happening, and then he just turns and smacks it from 40 yards. All right, suit yourself. Balde Keita squares it into the middle. I thought, I got this covered. No, breaks the tackle. And then, well, just bang. Fuck my life. What a strike. Such a good goal. Lazio 2-0 in front now. Conco's giving that straight to Carlos Bacca. That was really strange. Work it out wide to Niang. And, oh, Menez as well, being tightly marked now. I was going to try and pull it back to him. Ref, that has to be a penalty. It is. We're going to have the chance to get back in the game here. Should be a yellow card for the defender as well. Wasn't a clear-cut goal-scoring opportunity, so it's definitely not a red, but it was hands down an easy foul. He kind of went down in stages, though, Niang there. I was waiting to make the pass because I was waiting for someone to be free to pass to. And then Radu just committed to the challenge, and he went. I thought he kind of stumbled there, and then he caught him again, and then he went down. Contact twice. It was a definite penalty. Who's got the best pens in the team? Bacca is on it, but Menez has the best pens, so we'll give it to the Frenchman, and I'm going to go top right. Please don't save this. We are back in the game. Jeremy Menez brings it back to 2-1 on the stroke of half-time. Right, we need a strong second half. We did it exactly the same as this in the game against Napoli in the last episode. We went 2-0 down, scored just before half-time to make it 2-1, and went on to win 3-2. Is history repeating itself yet again here? We'll find out. Is to Kutska right at the very beginning of the second half. Mauri's going to take that in his stride. Play it around the corner to El Shaarawy. Surely we can't get a second goal at the beginning of the second half. Oh, we have. We're turning it around, boys. We are repeating exactly what happened against Napoli. I hate the fact that I have to go 2-0 down against a bigger size to be able to come back to get a result. But what a turnaround again. It's 2-2, a goal just before half-time and a goal just after. Straight from kick-off this one. Lazio crumbling here. What, can we go on and make it 3-2 again? Are they going to turn on the style again and score another couple of goals? I have no idea what's going to happen in this second half. This is really on edge now. Niang. Kutska, get the turn in. Nicely done. To Menez. Bacca's there waiting, but I can't get it to him. Mauri just almost got elbowed in the face there, like I told you. You could see his neck snap back. It was really strange. Menez will get this to Kutska, and I'll wait to get that quickly out to Niang. Radu gets really lucky there with the ball rebounding off his teammate's heel straight back to him. This is a good move though, but Romagnoli's going to interrupt it, and we have the opportunity for a counter-attack. Back has been played in. Oh, I don't really have the space to go for a shot here, but he does now. Carlos Bacca. Just going to leave that there. Bacca with a nice turn. I tell you what, there's space for Niang here. Can he have a better shot than Bacca did? Niang! Why can nobody shoot across goal into that bottom corner? What is going on? Niang again, he missed a shot in the last episode that was as gilt-edged as that, and to be fair, that was a better shot than the last one, but find the target, mate. Come on, you're supposed to be a striker, and I'm playing you out wide, but by default, you're an ST. Heavy touch from Conco. El Shaarawy will outmuscle him and get it back. Here's Niang. Just play it around the corner. Ah, shite. That might actually play us into a little bit of trouble here. Parolo around the corner, and a great save from Donnarumma. No! Biglia just reacts quicker. Oh, they've got another rebound goal. Sons of bitches, I thought we were going to turn it around. Two gorgeous opportunities at the other end with Bacca and Niang. Missed them both, and then, oh, De Sciglio just wouldn't react, and Donnarumma tried his best to get back. Just couldn't do it. Oh, in actual fact, he dived the wrong side of the ball. Oh, that's embarrassing. 3-2 Lazio. Felipe Anderson on the run. Gets it down to Miroslav Klose. Gets the turn in. Antonelli trying to battle it off him, but he's too strong. Closer. And how's that for a ball across? Antonelli has to clear. No option of keeping that in play. And final whistle goes. It's going to be a Lazio 3-2 win. I got so excited when we scored at the beginning of the half. I thought, surely we're going to do it again. We missed two opportunities. The Bacca one was just so bad. So bad. The Niang one wasn't much better. And then Lazio go up the other end, score a good third, and that's it. Game over. 3-2 Lazio. From the jaws of at least a point, maybe a win, we've somehow managed to get a defeat, unfortunately. Lazio, more chances, loads of possession as well. I didn't realise they were that dominant with the ball. Unfortunately, that's not going to do our European push much good, because they're going to open the gap now to us there. We'll have a look and see what the league table looks like. It's 6 points. No, it's 5 points to Roma, and then 6 points to Inter, 7 points to Lazio and Napoli, and 9 points to Juventus after 11 games. So we're almost a third of the way through the season. And, well, 6th is okay. Considering they finished 10th last year, 6th is an improvement. and hopefully, just hopefully, we can perform better against the top sides. We got the win against Napoli, although judging by the game against Lazio, it may have been slightly fluky. We were so close to a point against Lazio. We lost to Inter. We haven't played Roma or Juventus yet. So I don't know what the rest of the season holds, but we've had a decent start. Definitely something to build on, but that was our 4th defeat of the season, unfortunately. We have one of the best defensive... Well, we had one of the best defensive records in the league. Unfortunately, though, 3 goals against Lazio isn't going to help that. What are my 2 emails? Press conferences or player Alex's role at the club and Luis Adriano's play time. Probably both going to get sold in January anyway, so not too worried about that. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point to ensure you don't miss out on any further action from this series or the My Player series. There will be a Foot Friday later on this evening as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, I'll see you next.